something comes into form and existence before the heaven and earth, permeating the universe without being exhausted. It is the mother of all things. It was still and formless, standing alone, and does not change. I don't know its name. I call it the Tao, and further imperfectly I name it as the Great. Human beings obey the law of the earth obeys the law of the heaven obey the law of the Tao. The Tao is living itself as what it should be. One who comprehends others is wise. One who knows oneself is smarter. One who wins over others has strength. One who triumphs over oneself is mightier. One who is contented feels being abundant. One who acts against odds is resolved. One who does not lose its principles can last long. One who dies yet is not withered has longevity. Wise people hear about the Tao, they earnestly strive for following it. Normal people hear about the Tao, they sometimes follow it and sometimes disobey it. The stupid people hear about the Tao, they just laugh at it. If the stupid people do not get aroused by laughing at the Tao, that Tao is not the real Tao. Hence there is this saying about the Tao that is bright will seem vague, progressing towards the Tao will seem one's drawing backward, the Tao's even path will seem rugged. Highest virtues will be valued as something low, greatest beauty will be deemed as shameful, ample supplies will seem as if insufficient, acting virtuously will seem as if being a thief. Flawlessly made quality will seem as if being fraudulently produced. The wider the square, one will not be able to find its corner. The larger the vessel, it will take longer time in the making. The louder the sound will not be audible. Tao's great shape is shapeless, is hidden and without the name. Therefore Tao is good at giving and completing others. So things, if being damaged, could have been found beneficial, or if things being deemed beneficial, could have caused damages. Fame and life, which is more precious, body and wealth, which is more valuable, gain and loss, which is more dangerous. Thus, deep desire will cause great effort, large inventory can result in great loss. One is contented, will not be embarrassed. One knows that enough is enough, will not be at risk, and can survive for long. Without going out to the world, one can know everything about the world. Without opening the windows, one can see the Tao of the heaven. The further one moves, the less one knows. The sages get knowledge without traveling, understand the Tao without seeing, and accomplish tasks without acting. One can understand more by seeking knowledge. One can desire less by seeking the Tao. Diminishing it time and again, it will eventually be null. Act without action can result in acting for all possible actions. Managing the world, one always needs to act without any specific purposes. If one starts acting with purposes in mind, one cannot manage the world. Things grow into its full strength, they will start becoming old. They are considered as not acting according to the Tao. Whatever things act against the Tao will end soon. Those who know well do not talk openly. Those who talk openly do not know well. Things that are still can be held easily. Things that have not been started out can be intercepted easily. Things that are remained fragile can be broken easily. Things that are in tiny weak formation can be dispersed easily. Act on to tackle before things to contrive. Manage the order before the untidy stage arising. Large trees grew from tiniest sprout. The high tower was built from the ground. Long journey was commenced by taking the initial single step. One who is skillful in war does not fight casually. One who is skillful in battle will not be irritated easily. One who is skillful in combat does not eager to engage. One who is skillful in managing others will be humble. This is called the benefit of not disputing, the employment of others avail, the ultimate way of the ancient Tao. My words are easy to understand and practice, yet no one can comprehend and act upon them accordingly. My words originated from and based on the Tao. Since they do not recognize this, and that is why they don't know me. Only a few know me, and those who follow my principles are rare. Hence, the sages dress palely outside, but carry priceless jade inside. Knowing that one does not understand everything is superior, knowing not this fact is flawed. Seeing one's weaknesses and correct them will not be deemed flawed. The sages are not found flawed because they see their own weaknesses and continue to correct them. Man is born resilient and weak, and yet at one's death is found firm and stiff. All beings, grasses and trees, are all soft and frail in living stage, but at death are dried and withered. Therefore firmness and strength follows the death, resilience and softness follows the life. Hence, brute force does not win. Tree that is strong can be broken. The strong and firm is laid on below, while the soft and weak is placed above. Nothing in the world is softer and weaker than water, and yet no offensive force can be stronger than it and replaces it. Softness overcomes strength, resilience overcomes hardness. Everyone in the world notices that, but no one dare to practice it. So the sage says, willingly accepting the most unpleasant tasks, can be the lord of the state, willingly reconciling the disharmonies in the state, can be the king of the world. Words that are true seem to be rather paradoxical. Reconciling with the great opposite animosity, surely still there will be remaining resentment. What can be done to properly handle that? Thus the sages will hold a receipt, but do not ask for fulfillment of the duty. The honest ones act upon the contract, while the dishonest ones act upon his own interests. The way of heaven favors not anyone specifically, yet only the one follow its way can benefit. Sincere words are always not pleasing, pleasing words are always not sincere. True things will not be argued upon, things being argued upon are not truths. Knowledgeable persons are not always extensively learnt persons are not always knowledgeable. The sages do not accumulate for themselves. They simply expend for others, and yet they have more. They just grant to others, and yet they gain further. The Tao of heaven is that it only give, but does not take from others. The Tao of sages is that they only act, but do not strive against others.